The railway military police isn't coming either. Correct. They are unable to come for a number of reasons. A particularly troublesome incident just occurred at the Empire's eastern borders. Due to that, they can't afford to divert any manpower at the moment. You've gotta be kidding me. We got the Style Raider and an Enforcer here breathing down our necks, and to make things worse, the Enforcer surely of all people? At this rate, half the province could be up in flames by tomorrow. Well. Hey Randolph, who is Shirley exactly? Ah well, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but she's my cousin. The battalion commander of one of the most powerful Jaeger Corps on the continent, the Red Constellation. Well, I guess she's vice leader now that my uncle took over as boss. The Red Constellation? I've heard of them. The Jaeger Corps who were working behind the scenes during the incident in Crossbell. But that police division you were part of stopped them, right Randolph? Well, I wouldn't say we stopped them exactly. More like we just drove them back. Then afterwards, the man-eating tiger got herself scouted by the society. Though she's probably still a member of the Red Constellation. So then, that means the main troops of the Red Constellation are waiting somewhere nearby, right? The Style Raider too. Yeah, about that. Seems like the main force of the Red Constellation isn't even in the Empire at the moment. What? Yep, they're not working with society. Seems like they've got something else on their plate. Can't say for sure what the little squads are up to, but the worst case scenario of yours isn't happening for sure. Due to these factors, it has been determined that the current threat level is manageable. Until we determine their aim, we will proceed with only branch campus personnel and resources. Of course, we will still be relying on the Sutherland Provincial Army to maintain order. But what about the Imperial Army? Dreknor Fortress isn't that far up north. The Imperial Army is occupied with their own duties. The decision has been made to not interrupt them. I repeat, we will have the Provincial Army and the branch campus handle this using our existing forces. Well, that's swell. That's the current decision of the Imperial government. Wait, that's the Imperial government. So that's what's going on. Well, it makes things simple at least. I should have realized when you arrived with such perfect timing this morning. Are we going to do our ritual from last year again? Ah. You sure? Thought you'd be pretty done with all that after the Northern War. I'll never accept your group's way of doing things. But if there's a crisis and I have the power to do something about it, as a graduate of Thors and a member of the original Class 7, I can't sit idly by. Well said.
Ashen Chevalier Rien Schwarzer, the following orders are on behalf of the Imperial Government. Uncover the purpose behind the Society's advances in the Sutherland Province and put a stop to them.
Huh? An order from the Imperial Government. The only thing that will call the Ashen Chevalier to action.
Orders accepted. I see. So that's how it works, huh?
Yes. He's always forced into situations he has no choice but to accept.
Then we shall assist with these orders.
Laura, Fee, Elliot.
Halt. Non-affiliates are not permitted.
This isn't the government ordering around an instructor at one of their schools. These orders are for Rien himself. As his classmates, we are affiliated.
It won't be easy for Rien to do this on his own either. If the Imperial government won't move its army to support him, then we'll just have to pick up the slack.
Even so.
Nothing you say will change our minds. We are those whose hands aren't bound by the Imperial government. As such, we need not concern ourselves with the RMP and the Intelligence Division restricting our actions.
True enough, there's pretty much nothing we can do to stop you guys.
I'm so glad you're all here for him.
Are you all sure?
Come on, why even ask that? Why do you think we're here?
Huh?
We were all worried about you after we graduated and left you behind at the academy. You were put into an unreasonable situation. You had to follow your orders or risk many people being hurt. The thought that our irreplaceable friend was having to bear those burdens all on his own was simply too much.
Besides, we also had that promise of ours. 2 birds, 1 stone, you know? We got the location of your field exercise grounds and your schedule from a certain source. Then those of us who could make it all got together here. Ta-da!
Elisa and Machias were so upset they couldn't come.
This is a lot to take in all at once.
I see. So it was his doing.
Man, even without his wings, that guy sure gets around.
Laura, Fee, Elliot, thank you. Given that this is an order for the Ashen Chevalier, Valamar's strength might be needed. So please, all of you, lend me your strength too.
Yep.
Yeah!
Instructor!
You guys,
We just heard from Instructor Toa. Is it true? Did you really get orders from the Imperial government? Are you really going to be heading off without us?
well,
That would explain Major Arendel's presence here.
so it's true then? It's true. Our special ops missions are done for now. Work on your exercises with Class 8 and Class 9.
But...
Understood. Then I shall join.
No exceptions. That includes you, Altina.
What? But I need to provide support.
Regardless of your other circumstances, you're still a student of the branch campus. I can't allow my students to get dragged into my personal business. Major Lecter understands this too. I think this is a good opportunity for you. Stay with Yuna and Kurt.
But I...
Allow me to ask one thing.
What is it?
It looks like you've accepted help from a member of the Arcade School. Is the Vander School? Am I not enough?
That's right. You're not. The fact that you're one of my students aside, it doesn't matter how much talent you have or that you've managed to reach intermediate level at your age. I can't take someone who lacks confidence and conviction to such a dangerous place.
Excuse me.
Hey, Kurt! Come with me, Allie. Sheesh. Just when I was starting to change my mind about you.
Don't you think that was a bit too harsh? Reen's just shy. He can be pretty stubborn sometimes too. I guess you're having a pretty hard time, huh? Yeah, constantly. I finally understand just how good an instructor Sarah was to be able to juggle everything. Truly. Honestly, I'd be surprised if Sarah was thinking much at all. Yeah, I think maybe you're just being a little too serious about this, Reen. Maybe. I agree that there are times where it's better to just go with the flow. But this is just what I'm like. I want to think about how much I'm going to interact with those kids from now on. If we can somehow overcome this crisis, that is. Yeah. You're right, though. No way we can take them to such a dangerous place. I'm sure each of them is stronger than I am. But experience makes up for a lot. Let's go. I want to use our time efficiently. First off, we should gather information. Any ideas? Let's head to St. Arc then. I'll show you a place we can use as a base while we gather info. Wait, is that? I take it you speak of somewhere connected to your new line of employment, correct? I see. I'm curious to see what kind of place it is. Well, look forward to it. Can we use the horses? Yeah, once we're ready, let's leave camp. The main story will progress once you leave the camp. Alright, well, first and foremost, super save as usual. Alright, so now we're playing with the main party again. Oh, I miss these guys. Like, don't get me wrong, Yuna, Kurt, and even Altina were great characters, but I was wondering if we were even able to be played with the old cast from part 1 and 2. And lo and behold. Alright, who and what? Let me see something. We can talk to the shop. 2 stars over there. Alright. How are you guys doing? Tatiana. Looks like we're running low on materials for maintenance. We need to head out and pick up a few things soon. Instructor Toa said we still have a little bit of room left in the budget. Here you go. I took the liberty of writing up an estimate report. Oh man, thanks. You're a real lifesaver. But are you doing okay? I overheard that you didn't get much sleep last night. I couldn't sleep at all. Thinking about getting attacked again kept me up all night. Honestly, even now I'm still a little scared. And I won't be the one who holds us back, not when everyone else is working so hard. Yeah, I feel the same way. Be sure not to push yourself too much, okay? Yes, thank you. It's understandable that Tatiana is scared, but I'm glad to see she's giving it her all, regardless. As for Stark, it seems like he's handling it well. It's a good thing we have someone as level-headed as him with us. Alright, we got... Oh, alright. Gotta talk to all these green stars. Alrighty, the actuator should be all good now. Yes, once this is done, we need to swap out the armor and run the checks. Well, good work, you two. You're already nearly done repairing the Panzer Soldats? Yes, all thanks to Mint. She took one look at them and figured out there was a problem with the knee joints. It just looked to me like a Draki here had a bit of a bum leg. Draki? Oh, you mean the Draken. That's Mint for you. Yeah, but she's become much more skilled. You really helped us out a lot. What are you talking about? We're helping each other out here. You've been hard at work on repairs since early this morning, right? I'd recommend taking a break and relaxing somewhere peaceful. Especially you, Tita. You must be exhausted from yesterday. Yeah, he's right. Well, now that you mention it, I am pretty tired. Then you definitely gotta rest. Well, we're gonna tell a gate if anything happens to you. Fee! Alright, spoke to that. I'm guessing we gotta speak to Valimar next. Alright, Valimar, let's go. How have you been? You missed out. Ah, Reen, I see the others are with you. It's been some time, everyone. Hey, Valimar. I heard stories, but wow. I'm glad to see your ability to speak has become stronger. Yeah, seriously, you're pretty much human now. I'd say it's more like your speech function finally came back. Indeed, this is my true personality and manner of speech. In any event, last night seems to have gotten fairly dangerous. I very nearly dispatched on my own to go help you. If we had gotten pushed any farther into the corner, I definitely would have called for you. If I had, though, it would have made those two go full throttle. Probably, yeah. Or Boros. They really are dangerous. And yet, we've been requested by the government to deal with them. I'm ready to assist you at any time. Ever since we arrived here, though, I felt a strange disturbance in the land. You mean, the Force? Be mindful of your surroundings when calling for me. Yes, of course. With that, let's be off. Yeah, Valmar's starting to sound incredibly human. Alright, let's go. Alright, main. Horses. Oh, right. What is it, Fee? I wanted to talk to everyone about Sub-Master Quartz. Sub-Master Quartz? Is that... The Arcus 2's got another big function besides Brave Order. It's called Sub-Master Quartz. The short explanation is that you can borrow some of the power from a second Master Quartz, even if someone else is using it. Whoa. Really? That seems incredibly useful. You won't get as much out of it as you do with your main quartz, though. Torvald told me about it. I thought we should all try it together. Thanks, Fee. Sounds like they're pretty easy to set up, too. Let's get them sorted out before we leave. Looks like I can even set the Master Quartz the students are using. Can't let them come with me, but I can still borrow their strength. About Submaster Quartz. The Arcus 2 allows you to set Submaster Quartz, giving you some of the power of a second Master Quartz, even if someone else is already using it. Because of this, you're able to set the student's Master Quartz as the Submaster Quartz for Reen and the others. However, keep in mind that each Master Quartz can only be set as a main Master Quartz for one person and a Submaster Quartz for one other. Okay. Please set a Submaster Quartz for Reen and the others before leaving. You can set Submaster Quartz in the orb section of the camp menu. Alright, because I noticed that I could set another Master Quartz too, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Alright, who would I want? HP increases break damage. And then increased potency healing arts. This one is unequipped. Obtain Sepit from attacks and crafts. I might take that one. Oh, this one. Killing enemies restores CP. Oh no, that's mine. Okay. Increases CP obtained when damage obtained CP multiplied by. Okay. Serious. Stronger counterattacks after evading. Oberon. Prevents abnormal status stat down. 40% chance. Diva. Alright, it's a matter of do I want to obtain Sepit from attacks and crafts. I get more Sepit from that. Or I can use Oberon. Oberon. However you want to pronounce it. Prevents abnormal status. I like that, and I get wind attacks. And what's Kaleido give me? Cure. Oh, okay. You know what? Sure, I'll equip this. It's that. And I can also give myself something here too. Soul Blur. Nightmare. Inflict nightmares on enemies, 50%. Speed Breaker. Speed. Alright, let's keep this just in case. Alright, as for you, I think I'll give you wind. Wait, you don't have wind on you? No, you do not. Alright, we'll give you Oberon. Alright, and for Fee, we'll give you... Wait, what's Fee have for quartz? Okay, she's a wind user, so we'll give her... You'll be borrowing from... No, you're borrowing from Altina, I guess. Soul Blur, or even... No, that's wind. Yep, we'll let her borrow from Altina. And you can borrow from... Wait, what does he have? It's all water. Water-based, so we'll give you earth. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. So hold on a second. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Considering the situation, there's no time to stop anywhere else. Should we head to St. Ark now? Yes, let's go. It's been a while since I rode a horse with you like this. Yeah, you're right. Makes me feel a little nostalgic. Of the four of us, only Laura and I know how to ride horses. Which one should Fia and I get on? Either's fine. Go ahead and choose whichever you like best, Reen. In that case, who will you have ride with you? Set this however you like after... Alright, whatever. Let's go. Alright then, Laura, may I? Of course, let's be off. Hurry to St. Ark.
Good luck.
You leaving already? Must be tough having to spend your whole morning running around the Empire.
Well, that's a government job for you. So, how's everything going on your end?
I can't say nothing yet. But seems like a lot of stuff's starting to overlap.
I see. Man, I sure am glad I recommended you here. Well, here's hoping you find a juicy clue or two before your field exercises are over.
Keep walking, straw man.
It seems like several threads have become entangled.
And it seems like you're incredibly nosy. Although, that's pretty useful for you.
Also, the little game being played here in Sutherland has reached its second half. But what if I nudged things along a little?
That's ominous.
Sup, Breen? Been a while.
Hey, it's Toval. Toval, it's good to see you again.
Yeah. Guess the last time was our little scouting session right before your graduation. Good to see you too. Sounds like you've got your hands full with the teaching gig, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and sorry for turning down your offer a third time.
Nah, ain't no biggie. Besides, we got Fee last year, and she's more than enough of a catch. But hey, you ever change your mind, door's always open.
I certainly never would have expected to see Fee as a bracer. Well, Sarah and Toval helped out a lot. You really made it all come together. Oh yeah, and if you haven't come up with the round of 7, Toval, we would have had a much more difficult time talking with each other. Wait, Toval made that app? Nah, don't go giving me too much credit. The Foundation developed it. I suggested a little trick to get it going. So Prince Oliver's got this artifact and lets him communicate across pretty much any distance. I just thought we could use that as a relay point for that little app to send messages through. An artifact? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I don't know much about the technical aspects involved, but still, that seems like quite the trick. Well, with an artifact like that, this is about the only way you can use it. Even then, it's amazing how we're able to use it to connect to everyone else in Class 7. I'm glad we have so many people helping us out. Toval, thanks again for everything. Don't sweat it. Does my heart good to help out a bunch of promising youngsters like yourselves. Anyhow, I heard the society came knocking. Yeah, for the first time in half a year. Limiting it to the Empire, it's the first time since the Civil War. They had a few types of archaisms, Duvali of the Style Ritter, and a new Enforcer. Do you have any idea why they'd bring that kind of firepower here? The guild's been focusing on dealing with the society recently, but right now, we're completely in the dark about their plans. They seem to be showing up in a bunch of different spots, Jaeger Corps in tow. I see. Well, it's good to know the main Red Constellation squad isn't here. Well, you can thank the Scarecrow for that. There's only one thing we can say about the society for sure. They're trying to take back control of the plan of theirs. Oh, so that's what Vita was talking about. The Phantasmal Blaze plan, right? It was Ouroboros' true plan behind the Civil War, but in the end, he stole it away from them. Green. We still got no idea what they're up to, but we can look to what they did in Liberl and Crossbow for clues. I'm sure there's gotta be some pattern to their actions. All those archaisms they let loose were probably just more of their pawns. Seems likely. Question is, what's their plan bringing all those pawns here? Yeah, it didn't seem like they were trying to attack St. Ark or anything like that. If they did, the army would be all over them. True. Their skirmishes with the branch campus suggest they are testing the waters, so to speak. I believe they seek to determine the line between the government and the nobles' power, and how far they can push before the army gets involved. Yeah. Either way, our biggest hint right now is all those archaisms. Even for the ones from last night, how and where did they bring them all from? Good point. Could they have teleported them in from somewhere far away? That's some real sci-fi stuff right there. I don't know if the society's technology is that advanced. The only other thing I can think of would be that ark of theirs, but there's no sign of it being anywhere nearby. Perhaps they have some manner of base in the area? A location convenient for concealing archaisms? A base.
I like the way you think.
Hello?
Oh, it's you!
Ah, there he is.
Took you a while. Agate.
Had to take a little detour.
Agate.
Hey there, Mr. Ashen Chevalier. No, Reen Schwarzer. Didn't expect to run into you again like this.
Same here. When I met you on the first day of school, I figured you were no ordinary person. And sure enough, you turned out to be a bracer. I get the heavy blade, an A-rank bracer from Liberl. He came over here to help us Erebonian bracers out. I figured you guys might have a use for another pair of helping hands, so I called him in. A-rank? That's the same as Instructor Sarah. Yeah, it's pretty good. He's one of the people who helped resolve the incident in Liberl. Ah, that crisis 4 years ago. I see. I'd heard of an A-rank bracer with a two-handed sword. It's a pleasure to meet you, Heavy Blade. Right back at you, Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Getting back on topic, I think the society's got a base somewhere nearby too. Schwarzer, I heard you were running around all over yesterday. You see anywhere it could have been? Well, it's true there were a few places that caught my attention, but none of them really had any decisive clues. Well, to be fair, Sutherland is pretty much one big patch of untouched nature. We get nowhere just searching around randomly. I see. So, were we to go in search of their base, we would still need some manner of clue. Yeah, maybe, if we could get some new information and compare it to what we already know. Oh, hey Reen. Do you think we'd be able to get any information from the Imperial Army? Major Michael said that the Imperial Army wouldn't be active here. But with the society running around, I find it hard to believe they're just doing nothing. Indeed, the provincial army is barely able to maintain public order on its own at the moment. I am unsure what the society could be planning, but I'm certain they mean to take advantage of this chance. Well, even if we can't work directly with the Imperial Army, maybe they can still help us out somehow. Should we go and ask? Dreknor Fortress is northeast of here. Hold on. What good that's gonna do? The military is not gonna give info to civilians just because they ask nicely. Not to mention, this is the Imperial Army we're talking about. They're just gonna tell us to take a hike. Nah, she might be onto something there. You see, the general in charge of Dreknor is the head of the 4th Armored Division, said to be the most powerful in the Imperial Army, Olaf Craig. Elliot's dad. Ah, that's right. Been half a year since I saw him. Well, me too, actually. We were planning to meet up once I was done here, so I'm pretty sure he's there at the fortress. Well, in that case, I'm certain he won't be lenient, but I agree it will be worth a try. Pretty impressive. Guess I should expect that from the class he put together. Alright then, I'll leave that to you guys. What are you gonna do? I'll do some investigating on my end. I should be able to get some info from around the Liberlian border. Here, let me give you this. A memo. Okay, Isthmia Great Forest Monster. Now, okay, this is a medium term. We've gotten reports that a large dangerous monster has appeared in the Isthmia Great Forest. We ask that you track down and slay this threat. Location, Great Forest Depths, Bracer Guild. Okay. North Sutherland Highway Monster. We've been getting reports that a particularly dangerous monster has been appearing near the North Sutherland Highway. Please find and slay this creature. Queen Kumamba. Bracer Guild. Okay. Is this information about some monsters? No! It only said monster extermination or monster hunt. Yeah, just a little something I gathered about a couples want to target for you. They're on the way to the fortress, so keep an eye out. If you can manage it, might want to take them out while you're nearby. So that's why you're late. You're pretty thorough. Stuff like this is normal for a bracer. Anyway, good luck, Schwarzer. The rest of you too. Understood. Please be careful. Agate. Hey, there's a good chance. Maybe you should stop by the field exercise camp while you're here. I'm sure a certain someone would be happy to see you. Oh, do you mean... I talked to her earlier. She was even cuter than expected. Jeez, leave me alone. I'll be in touch if I find anything. Oh, he ran. I'm not quite sure about that last part, what that last part was about, but he's a little scary looking, but he seems like a nice person underneath it all. Yeah, I guess so. We should get going too, Toval. Yeah, good luck, guys. Be careful. Fee, Miss Laura, watch his back. Got it. We can get to Dreknor Fortress if we take the highway going northeast. Let's see to the wanted monsters in our other errands, then head over. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to take care of. Can we activate this thing here? No? The terminal is only meant to be used for cutscenes? Oh, I know this building. Okay, this is our base. The residential district. Or the private home. Alright, a second, hold on. Alright, so I think first things first is we're gonna take care of that monster extermination in North Sutherland Highway first, so let's take care of that. Alright, that monster is probably in the next section, barring number 2, but we can also check on around the corner here. This path here, it might be hiding on this side, but I still think it might be in number 2. Go away. Wait, what am I doing? I have a horse. Oh crap, that thing's coming. Alright, let's try this again.
Alright, let's go.
Much better.
Yeah! I passed by here with the students just yesterday.
Aw, you worried about them, Rin?
Enemy spotted.
I did not see that guy. Hold on, let me see the thing. Valiant Hearts, an attack formation that greatly increases damage dealt. Oh, okay.
Got it.
That makes sense. Okay.
I'm up! Sit!
Yeah!
Nice.
Take this!
Finally, it missed.
Whew. Everyone okay?
Alright, let's check the...
Yeah!
Check this corner here. Ah, come on. Disembark.
Sit! Ready!
Alright, I'll leave the horse here. I'll see if the enemy's over yonder. No. Okay, so he's probably in the next section. That was anticlimactic.
All right, let's go. Yeah!
Oh, okay. Interesting.
A worthy opponent.
Okay. Who has ice? I don't have ice.
Sit!
My turn.
What's your arts? Not your arts, your craft. No, I'm pressing the wrong button. Cypher. Okay, no. Tricyclone. Nah. Sweep.
Exterminating! Now!
Wonderful.
Keep it up!
Oh, that hit hard.
Weak.
Woo.
I'll handle this.
Alright, what do you have? You should have ice. I'm gonna have to equip you with ice moves, because should be no excuses. Azure Cleaver. Radiant Spin. Can we Radiant Spin all three of them? No.
Azure Cleaver!
Just like old times.
Now!
An opening!
Perish!
Oh my god.
My turn.
Incredibly powerful. What's your thing here? Yep. Yep. And what's your thing over here? Oh, you detect. Perfect.
Analyzing enemy unit. Analysis complete.
Danghorn. A snorting wild boar monster that can only see directly forward. No one can stop its charge. And it's definitely weak to... Wow, 100%. 200% I mean. And Earth.
Let's go!
Alright, CP up. I would rather... Can I hit them both? No. Darn. Alright.
Now!
An opening!
This is it!
Let's go.
Perfect. Alright. Do I want to... impede...
Let's go. It's down.
Excellent.
Keep it up!
Now.
Oh, yes. Use it.
Huh!
It's my turn!
Bye.
Now!
An opening!
Just what I expect from you, Laura.
I believe that's my line.
Just like old times. Oh boy. Alright. It would appear the monsters are becoming more powerful. Let's be quick, but be careful. What's that about, Reen? It just feels so nostalgic walking along the highway with you all again. Takes me back, you know? Me too. Can't believe it's been over a year since then. Agreed. Everyone's become so much stronger since then. You're one to talk about getting stronger. He's right. Seems like you've inherited the advanced techniques of the Arcade School. I have yet to master them completely, though. In order to attain true mastery, I must train yet more. I mustn't fall behind the Star Raider. The unit Duvali mentioned last night. They're like the group St. Leanne led 250 years ago during the War of the Lions, right? The Eisenritter? Yes, when I departed, Father warned me to be wary of them. Although it seems there is something else at play here. All we can do for now is press on as best we are able. That's our Laura. I'm surprised to see you become a bracer though, Fee. Bracers have it pretty rough in the Empire right now after all, but I guess this is thanks to Instructor Sarah's influence, huh? Pretty much. That, and it was the best way to fulfill my goal. Zephyr, one of the most powerful Jaeger corps on the continent. Have you been able to find any leads? Unfortunately not, but I'll definitely catch up to them, at the very least Zeno and Leo. I know you'll be able to do it. I heard from Toval you're the youngest person to ever reach the rank of Senior Bracer. Further, that your achievements are matched only by a certain pair of young bracers from Liberl. I guess so. But on the topic, Elliot's been going at it with his music too. Not just that, but with the Orbital staff too. It's a miracle I found time to train during the tour. You just debuted and you're already getting popular, aren't you? Come to think of it, people started noticing you after you won the competition in Heimdall last year. You're still a student then too. Oh, is that so? Nice work, Elliot. I'm still just starting out though. I'm happy as long as I can show the power of music to as many people as possible during this tour. It just feels like the Empire has been going on a weird direction since the Northern War last year. Agreed. I could sense something amiss under the surface as I traveled around the country. Crossbell's annexation at the beginning of last year and North Ambria soon behind it. To be honest, it's almost a little frightening. Yeah, the worst part is, it's probably all according to his plan. Reen, you... sorry to bring things down. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're halfway to Dreknor Fortress now. Let's hurry. Understood. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to get through this monster extermination, followed by another one afterwards, and then hopefully do a couple more optional stuff and main story. You know the drill, and we're going to continue on, guys. Hopefully this continues to be just as interesting as the previous two games, because I'm enjoying it so far. And yeah, so if anything else, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you again for watching.